So here we are at Racy Motorcycle Center in North Kingstown, Rhode Island, where I just picked up my baby. You can see they are an official Ducati dealer in service. Kawasaki, Honda, BMW. They even have some Yamahas in. And with that, here she is. She's been waiting. She's all serviced. She is ready to go. But before we get going, we're gonna have to move her. So before doing that, let me get all zipped up and ready to go. Oh, I missed that sound. And there. Now to have fun on this ride, we got a full tank of gas, freshly serviced bike, and a beautiful road to enjoy. And with everything going on, this should be a fun day. So I'm planning on taking the long way back up to the house. Why? Because why not? What the fuck is that? Holy shit, did you guys see that building? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to come by at some point again and see how that building progresses. Well, some of you know what the topic is. That's just been burning in the back of my head to talk about for this first of many moto vlogs, and that is the behavior of your friends and how those associations reflect upon yourself. As I'm sure many of you remember from growing up, the axiom, you are who you associate with. Yeah, this is speaking directly to that. Because I've noticed a growing trend of people behaving poorly, and then their friends trying to stick up for them while not actually addressing the behavior that is at the root of the issue and the contention to begin with. It's almost like they're trying to dismiss their friends' bad choices. Now, there were a few things specifically that I could speak to that are the genesis of this, but I'm going to save that for another time and a non-public time. But it will be discussed at length in a different venue. But here, they're not worth the public notoriety that is the genesis of this topic in mind. Because, in my opinion, who you associate with and their behavior and your reaction to it really speaks a lot about the strength of your character. And not just your character, your integrity and your ethics. And from my analytical standpoint of watching the human condition and human behavior, I have been severely disappointed with a few subsets of this greater community that we find ourselves being a part of on here. And it makes me wonder, do these people have the same concept of friendship that I do? Am I putting an unnecessary expectation on them? For a frame of reference, I have a small group of people that I actually consider friends. People that I can open up to and talk to about any issue, no matter how private and how gut-wrenching the issue might be. There are very few people that some of you are aware of, some aren't even here on YouTube, so it makes me wonder if these other people have someone like that. I wonder if these people have someone like Red or Sean motherfucking Hufford, who have no compulsion to call you out when you make an ass of yourself. Because to me, that's the first thing that you should expect from your friends, is to be your check, to be your balance, to be your bring you back to reality type of mechanism, aside from significant others. That's a whole nother realm. I'm just talking about pure friendships. And if people are being shitty people, who are being deplorable in some of their actions and how they're trying to justify certain things, and the extenuating bits that come from it, if your friends don't have the balls to put the screws to you to kind of keep you on a rational track and a sane track, what good are they? Or could it be that they're just as bad people as you are? That really is the question here. What good are they as a friend if they're letting you fall down a path of self-destruction, be it socially, mentally, or in any other manner? I get it that attitudes and views of certain topics and ideas change.
Ooh, this is new.
But that's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a fundamental failing in how these particular people are actually going about their daily type of interactions. And then, quite frankly, oftentimes running away and letting their friends pick up the slack, and it's not doing them any good. And their friends are not making anything better by doing it either. It just solidifies with me why I really don't do much on any of the social media platforms. Twitter, Facebook, any of them. I'll sit back and watch, but for the most part, I don't get involved unless there's reason to. And sadly, I've been seeing a lot more reason to when someone makes a glaring error, and the only people to call them out are essentially strangers. It makes me wonder, are their friends calling them out in the background? Are they actually being that check and balance? If the answer is no, then what the hell is going on with these people? I'm gonna end up going into more detail than I want to, but
They call it a camp. No, I guess it could be a campground.
but like I said, not for public consumption. With that, rather than let these wastes of genetic material get my attitude down, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this ride. But before that, I do have a bunch of other things going on that I want everyone to be aware of.
Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Veterans Talk Weekly. On the second Saturday of every month at 2000 UTC, so 4 p.m. Eastern, we have Kanar with Damar, where myself, Gio Streber, Thoughts by Jay, and BM Furball Pancake Hero get together to nerd out and talk about Star Trek and other sci-fi lore related topics. Why? Because we enjoy the topic and we want to talk about it. If you are interested, have questions for us, it will be a live show. It won't be a recorded podcast, so come join the chat, ask us questions, engage in the conversation, because that's why we have it. To engage in wonderful discourse, not just with each other, but with you, the viewers, as well. And with that, just remember, everyone, don't fall into the trappings of who you associate with and any shenanigans that they may be up to. And if you agree with what they're doing, then just own up to it. Just accept it. And here's the thing. If you don't agree with your friends and what they're doing, don't be afraid to say it. Just because you're friends doesn't mean you have to agree with them. As a matter of fact, your friends should be the first people to point out shitty behavior by you, not the last. Well, with that, I have rambled on enough about that topic. And this is the first of what will hopefully be many simple discussions as I ride around and enjoy this. Well, it's not really as beautiful as it will be in a few months, but still quite the scenic ride through the state of Rhode Island. Today I'm in Rhode Island, but there will be more to come. So if you like this video, you know what to do. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you're notified of every new posting that happens on this channel. Do the same over at my main channel, AT2 Productions. Link will be in the description with everyone else's channel that I mentioned would be here. And for now, let's go ahead and enjoy the rest of this ride.